Let's start with Annex Ridge. I don't have any idea what's going on at Annex Ridge. I haven't done it. Down there, though. What do we want to take? You know what?
I'm on it. You'll be riding in style shortly, Chief.
How many soldiers are you going to drop it on? One? Ooh. Life passed just before his eyes. What is Annex Ridge? Annex Ridge does not give me a description. Got 1 Spartan core, 4 audio logs. You're gonna get run over, soldier. Alright, you're getting run over. Okay. What is this tank doing right now? Why are you turning sideways?
We're with you, Chief.
Disclaimer, I am the #1 amateur at driving the Scorpion tank. It never goes in the direction that I want it to go. It's probably because I still don't understand the concept of how you steer this thing.
Chief, I'm detecting a strong signal emanating from that banished base. It's Forerunner. Looks like another ring artifact.
In a banished base. That's not good. Let's move.
Right. Let me tell you, driving this tank is like, you've got to be just a pro to understand this concept. All right, we need to open this gate. There is an artifact in here. Hey guys. Don't mind me. Just opening the door. We need to bring in some firepower. The sad part about Legendary is, unfortunately, this tank, while it's strong, it gets blown up so fast.
Bunch of satisfied Covenant rejects.
First brute just got deleted.
Heads down, incoming.
Hey, here's a grenade.
One less head. Line 'em up.
Nope, wrong way. Wrong way. I push it forward and it's going backwards. I push it backwards, it's going forward. Hey.
Love to watch you work, sir.
My man. Sniper up there. Okay.
I can take it.
Taking me 10 minutes to turn around.
Back.
10 minutes to turn around. You shot the whole top off the tank before I could turn it around. I gotta feel like this is a bit one-sided. Although I have survived a little bit longer than I thought I would with this tank. Last time I brought this into something on Legendary, it got blown up within seconds. I don't even think it lasted a full minute. What is the plan? Investigate the base. So there's a Halo artifact in here. We know that much. Let's abandon the tank. We got it. Are there really no enemies in there? Interesting. I don't see any way to open that door. Can I get him from the top? Oh, there are enemies in there. Yo. I'm getting sniped. Sniper I thought I shot with the tank. Clearly the massive explosion from the tank was not enough. Back door, maybe? Nah, I didn't think so. But we're gonna check anyway. Here's another door. So maybe you got to clear out whatever the primary objective is before you can get inside this building. No idea. Oh, there's our ring.
As expected, it's
Artifact.
another ring totem. That's the source of the signal.
What is
Looks
shooting
like the
me?
Banished are trying to transport it off-site. They must have plans for it. Possibly research.
Can't let that happen.
Okay.
We
Okay.
need to take this operation offline.
Agreed.
Taking you.
We need a weakness to exploit. And for that, we need
Ow.
access to the outpost's systems. Get me to that control console.
Have a grenade. You guys have a grenade. Grenades for everyone. Worst thrown grenades in the history of grenades. What's going on? Two. Oh, we gotta go get rid of those. Those are not gonna fly. Yeah, I'm just gonna get stuck in this little hole. Let's take this route. Those are just grunts. Save the firepower. Okay. Jackal. Another jackal. Just gonna hide back there. I see you. Yeah. He caught it. Okay. Come on. Let me see the headshot. Where'd the other one go?
Search for our praise while they sear their flesh.
I think I killed both of them. Okay, we're getting shot. Who's shooting us?
Get out of my way! I will take my place as Old Chief.
We bet out of bullets. 12 bullets in a dream.
What you see in that scope will be the last you look upon.
Oh, come on. Gotta get him. Hey, there we go. Alright, that was worth it. Now we need a different gun. Let's get the sniper rifle. Wrong weapon. There's two ring pieces there that almost look like they're attached to some sort of ship. That is very interesting. Okay. You out. What do we got? We down to just the boss? We made that way too easy. Catch it. We're elite. Launched him at us. Oh, I almost had him. He died. That's so funny. He stuck the landing. Couldn't handle it. There's soldier still alive over there. Catch. Ooh, I didn't reload it. Had him. He was gonna catch it. Over there. We're out of... Whoops. About a useless gun in legendary mode right here. How did he not die? We're gonna need to change this up. What do I got? I got a needler, I got a turret. Plasma pistol, seriously, do better than that thing. What else we got? What's this? Oh, that'll work. That'll work. That'll take care of the job.
My bad.
My soldier is still alive. And he's holding a sniper. Get to work. What are you
They'll be back.
doing?
Count on it.
They didn't leave. They're up there.
Fire!
Killing me, Smalls. Killing me. I cannot get on top of this building. Alright.
Never saw it coming, Chief.
Am I reloaded? Nope. Missed him. Try it again. Catch. Oh, that was rude. Explosive item right behind him into the sniper in the face. That was rude. All right, is that pretty much take care of everything we got over there? Anybody? Anything? No. I know there's some troops in there, but I don't know how you open that yet. So, underground passage. There we go. Let's go get involved. Oh, there's still somebody up here. Still somebody on the high side. Hi there. Got an audio log. Up. There's a Spartan core in here too. We gotta find somewhere.
I completed a perimeter circuit around that cliffside outpost. We confirmed the presence of Forerunner tech. Those same ring-shaped artifacts we've seen elsewhere. The Banished are studying them, harvesting samples, sending them to God knows where. Spartan Rosado and I were curious where they were going, so we kind of sort of hijacked the Banished transport they've been loading up. Autopilot's taking us away from the ridge to an unknown destination.
I don't think I need to fight these guys,
As soon
actually.
as we know where these samples are headed, what Asheron wants with them, we'll let you know.
The other side of the base. Well, let them hang out right there for now. Two jackals underground. Still got the ring artifact here. Guessing I can't technically do anything with. What are they doing? They digging this thing up? Anything here? That's a no. Looks like we need to go inside. We're gonna go get involved. Pardon you guys. Got another audio log. Take that.
The ring itself impedes our progress as it heals. The war chief and his ally must remain patient. Otherwise, we risk losing all that we found. These artifacts require an extraordinary amount of care and attention. They were not created to stand the passage of vast ages of time, but they were made for another purpose, which for now remains hidden. And without unraveling those mysteries, Zeratus, mark my words, we will never have control of this installation.
Don't force me to go up this teleporter and then I'm gonna die. Here we go.
Let us begin. I am spotted.
Catch.
Incoming fire here.
Gotcha.
Right where he is weakest.
Oh, I missed him. Kidding me? Come on.
Where is he?
They just sent those two elites flying.
Hey, Chief, I need some help.
You need some help? Why do you need some help? Hanging out outside or what? Alright, is that cleared out? I think it does. Body left.
Got something. A high-capacity fuel silo is currently refueling their transport. If we destroy it, it'll take the transport along with it and bring this operation to a halt. I've enabled a system-wide security lift. Find a way to raise that silo.
Troops up here.
Sweet freedom!
Join the fight, my friends.
Let's get him!
Yeah. I'm not seeing that Spartan core in here anywhere.
Awaiting orders, Chief.
Raise the silo. Whoa. Where did he come from? That was really rude.
Got something. A high-capacity fuel silo is currently refueling their transport. If we destroy it, it'll take the transport along with it and bring this operation to a halt. I've enabled a system-wide security lift. Find a way to raise that silo.
Duh. Did you miss? I'm gonna die. We're dead. We're dead. It was nice knowing you.
Mounted hostiles inbound.
Ooh. 2 HP in a dream right there. Stuck in my tank. Alright. Best aim ever. Forget it. Finally. Stop shooting. Pretty sure we lost our soldier right there. So sad. Sniper rifle go that he was holding. Apparently it's just gone. That's not what I wanted to use. More reinforcements? guys need to stop sneaking up behind me. What is over here? A lot of nothing. Whoa. About to sneak in here, grapple hook this guy. Call it square. Gotcha! Whoa, 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 whoa. Calm down. Gotcha. One more time. Oh, we missed him. Okay. Get now. Oh, I got you. Now you're done.
I'm detecting an anomalous power signature from a console connected to the fuel silo. That might be what we're looking for.
Hey there. I found another audio log. Still don't have the Spartan core.
The artifacts scattered across this ring are key to the destiny of the banished. They are a link to this world's past and a guide for its future. Our control of this ring is only as strong as our capacity to understand it and the mysteries that it contains.
Well, how'd you not die?
Lies beneath. No further delays. No
Yeah.
insipid excuses.
He's gone.
The only barrier between the banished and our future is your lack of resolve.
The silos are raised. Now for the fireworks.
More explosive containers around here. Just use this. There's more than one of those? Disable the transport. Oh well, okay. Mission accomplished. That was easy.
The station's powering down, and that transport is toast. Escherum's research efforts on these artifacts just ground to a halt. For all he's learned about this ring, total control is still out of his reach. We've got to keep it that way.
Very, very nice. Problem
we'll
off
need more
guard.
data to reconstruct the Forerunner sequence. Let's find the remaining beacons.
It's the primary mission she's talking about. But still don't have that Spartan core that's here. We're literally in the middle of this place and I just walked right by it. Let's go check back in here. Definitely no Spartan core in here. let's check the map. Let's see if it's appeared on the map now that yeah, there it is. I'll say once we clear this place, it should have popped up. It is up there. How did I miss that? I was right in there. Gotta be behind it, right? Definitely outside. Oh, there you go. Flat out blind. Upgrading. Got 1. Need 2 for that. Getting close to fully upgrading everything. Pretty cool music. Eerie. But cool. Okay, take a look. So that is the Annex Ridge. Still one more audio log somewhere in this area, but I don't really care too much about collecting those. Next stop. Got an elite boss. Along with another fob. So we're going to go get Fob Juliet. But before we do that, I'm going to do that thing. Take a time out for Jesus. Jump into a little lesson here. Before we get back to Halo. So. Alright. Make sure you can see what I'm seeing. So we're going to do this, this lesson that's available on the YouVersion Bible app. Never heard of the YouVersion app, or really any of it. The YouVersion Bible app's a phenomenal resource. It's free, so no worries there. They don't try to upsell you with anything. Not only can you read the Bible in many, many different versions, or have it read it to you. Lots of audio Bible available there for free. Also plans. These plans are really, really cool. They're written by different authors. They may be pastors, they may be professors, but at the end of the day, they're all Bible-believing Christians. They put some really, really good content in these. A lot of times, they confuse me because I am not a pastor. I'm just a guy who likes to play games and talk about Jesus. Hey, what else is there, right? We play video games for fun, but we live for Jesus. So let's jump into this. Let's take a look at what this author has for us. So, well, we'll see how long this one is. So this one is called Jesus, Our Teacher by Tony Evans. Tony Evans is the author, okay? So, jump into it. We won't go through all of it. We'll just kind of go through a couple paragraphs because this one looks like it's a decent length. So we will get through all of it, but maybe not all in this one little timeout for Jesus here before we get back to Halo. So let's jump into it. And one thing you'll know or notice with me is, like I said, I'm not a preacher, not a teacher, not a school scholar by any means. So you're going to get a very 101, down-to-earth, perceptive view on what these authors are trying to teach. But I'll do my best for you. And I ain't very good at reading either, so we'll just go through it. When we enter a room and see everyone sitting except one person, we naturally assume that the one standing is in charge. He is speaking, teaching, or has control of the room, at least for the moment. To persuade or speak with any level of authority, we typically stand as if we take control of the meeting. Pretty straightforward. I know whenever I do meetings at work, or if I'm doing training sessions and teaching people, I'm standing up. What does that have to do with any of this? No idea. But let's find out. The Jewish people in the New Testament, however, had a different approach. In rabbinic tradition, I think I'm pronouncing that right, the teacher sat while speaking. We see this many times with Jesus, the wandering rabbi. Whether he was in the synagogue or not. In Luke 4:20, after Jesus had read the scripture, he sat down to speak. Jesus' Sermon on the Mount begins. When he saw the crowds, he went up on the mountain, and after he sat down, his disciples came to him. Then he began to teach them. So the correlation there is what it's talking about. Obviously, if you haven't figured it out, is in today's society, we stand and teach. Jesus, on the other hand, sat down and taught, at least in these couple scenarios. He didn't always sit down and talk and teach, but keep going. Teaching while seated was teaching from a position of authority. Mark did not state in our passage that Jesus sat down, but one thing is clear. Those who heard him teach knew he did so with authority. And who's Mark? Well, Mark is one of the disciples of Jesus, and he wrote the book of Mark. Okay? Well, that's what that is referring to. And the book of Mark is the New Testament of the Bible, and if you don't know anything about the Bible at all, the Bible split into two pieces, Old Testament, New Testament. Old Testament was pre-Jesus, New Testament after Jesus came here and gave his life for us. So the New Testament is the story of Jesus' life, his teachings, his miracles, his crucifixion, his resurrection, all that. That's the New Testament. That's what we do on this channel. We pretty much focus on the New Testament and Jesus, because I'm learning as much as everyone else. All right, where were we before I just got totally derailed? For the rest of us, any authority we have is limited to the roles we've been given. Whether you're the President of the United States or a mother corralling a 3-year-old, your authority only extends so far. It's infinite. It's not infinite. Jesus' authority is infinite. Ours is finite and earthbound. Yet Christ's authority is unlimited because it rests intrinsically. I did say I'm not a very good reader. Intrinsically within him. He taught with authority like no other because he himself is that authority. He embodies absolute truth. He said, I am the way, I am the truth, and the life. John 14:6. Jesus also backed his authority with his actions. He demonstrated the dependability of his words with miracles. He paid his taxes, and then these are some of the miracles that it's going to list here. He paid his taxes with coin out of the mouth of a fish. He cast out demons his disciples could not. He raised the dead. He turned a few fish and bread into a giant meal for thousands. He walked on water. If you've never heard of Jesus, I bet you've heard of the man who walked on water. That is that's a scene that is repeated over in just about every sitcom or comedy that I think that I've ever seen. And even if they don't give Jesus credit for that original miracle, because it was Jesus is the only one who's ever actually walked on water, because he is God. He can do that. He has that power. No human can do that, unless you freeze it first. But then does it count? I don't think so. Anyway, so, all right, we'll only got one paragraph left. Let's finish this last paragraph, and then we'll jump back into Halo. Have some more fun there. His actions and miracles gave credibility to his words. In Jesus' teaching, if Jesus' teachings had gone no further than the ones who originally heard them speak, the authority in his teachings might have gotten lost in the dusty shelves of history. But his teachings didn't end with those events. In fact, shortly after he returned to his Father, Jesus commanded his followers to go out into the world and teach on his behalf. Out of his authority, he gave us this charge. What's more, after he gave this commission, he returned to heaven and once again sat down. He sat down on the right hand of God. Jesus sits in a position of authority today, and he has called us both to live and teach his words from a position of authority. So, really, really good first message there. on this Jesus our teacher piece. So there's a lot of verses that go with these you see here. You got Mark 1:25, Luke 4:20. These are all the verses that the author is using to support the lesson that they are teaching there in that devotional piece. So this particular message itself is 3 parts. So 3 days, you could do it all at once. You could split it up over 3 weeks. There's no right or wrong answer at the end of the day. Really good. I like the message that he's portraying about Jesus having authority. And it makes sense. We started this when we got that line about walking into a room and the person who's teaching is in charge. And well, what does that mean? Jesus was in charge. Regardless of whether he was sitting or standing, he was in charge because he had that authority. So really neat lesson, kind of a different, and these lessons are so fascinating, and you learn so much about him because you get so many different perspectives of Jesus. It's not just my perspective; it's the perspective of, these authors that are so much more smarter than I, that have been studying this stuff for so much longer than I. So really, really cool. Go back into Halo, and then we'll circle back and we'll check out the second part of this one.